Hi guys! Welcome to DigiQT. I'm Monique, and here we will talk about tips and tricks on how to create an awesome social media presence. So today our topic will be all about social media platforms and what approach we can use to boost our content there. We will try to know more about how it works, how each platform works. This will be just a quick video, but I hope it will be helpful for you. So, the platforms that we're going to talk about is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. Also YouTube, of course. We will talk about all these platforms. First, we will go to Twitter. So, we all know about Twitter. It is a platform, a short story format platform. It only has a limited characters, about I think 240, and it is a platform more used for trends, for memes, and somehow a lot of people are on Twitter because it is easier to catch up with real-time events, and that is what Twitter is known about. So, what approaches we can uh, use Twitter for? Because it is more focused on trends, or uh, let's say it is more updated than most of the platforms. Whenever there's a breaking news, you will see it on Twitter first. It's something like that. So what can you do on Twitter? You can um, it can build regular interaction. It is kind of easier to reach out to Twitter because of its algorithm. You can interact with the users more easily. And you can also share event developments to people that follow you. And um, most importantly, capitalize on trends and memes. Um, you can retweet content that is relevant to you. Also, be an industry resource, because if people see that your content they can relate to your content, or they find your post useful, a lot of people will retweet it. Also, if your brand allows it to be kind of insightful or witty, that is usually the content that uh, rakes in a lot of likes and retweets. So that is it for Twitter. Next is Instagram. So Instagram is a photo uh, based social media platform. So it focuses more on visual cues. It is um, it is a must that the photos that you share is catchy, and um, it meets the uh, the visual uh, impact. Okay, so what can be used for Instagram? Also, Instagram is also on the trendy side of of your social audience. So it is important that your photos are kind of aesthetically pleasing. If your market is on Instagram, um, you make sure that it is captured visually. Also, make use of the stories, Instagram stories, for example. It is a short video platform that you can use just to, you have basically like 8 to 10 seconds to grab their attention. So, because in Instagram, it is very easy to swipe content, but maybe you have a limited time, but also it is in Instagram, it is already enough for that short span of time to grab someone's attention. It's just a matter of strategy. So in Instagram, because it is more like a casual platform, but it is still effective in in targeting your market. It is important um, to produce content themes, maybe like a standard theme for your content. Put effort in caption, because after they see uh, your photo, what's next? They will read the caption below. It doesn't matter how short or long it is, no, but not too long. We have other platforms for that. Don't hard sell, because as I said, Instagram is seen as a casual social media platform, and also post regularly from time to time, but make sure it is quality posts. Okay, that's it for Instagram. Let's move on to LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn is a social media platform also, like Facebook, but for professionals. So it is like a social media network for resumes, but it is really useful to use like LinkedIn to meet or create new connections to people related in your field. LinkedIn enables professionals to be linked to other professionals without even having to meet them personally or online or in any avenues. And it will be easier to contact you if there is an employer that searches for available professionals on LinkedIn. I have known many friends who have found jobs using LinkedIn, so you might want to give it a try. So for LinkedIn, if you have a career and you have an expertise over something, try LinkedIn also have blog options. You can also use them to your advantage, and you make sure that your profile is complete. Whatever achievements or certifications that you think is useful, you put it in your LinkedIn. And don't forget to put also media or samples of your work, so that any potential employers can see, and it will be comprehensive enough for them, even though maybe they haven't contacted you yet. They can see that they can already see your full expertise or full profile. Connect with industry peers. Also, you need to search. Maybe start with people you know, and maybe if you have office mates before that can vouch for your work, let them leave a recommendation in your LinkedIn, so other people, when other people search for your profile on LinkedIn, it just adds to the reliability points that you are really worthy to work with. It's worth it to avail of your services. And yes, I think that's it for LinkedIn. Let's go to YouTube. So YouTube is really popular, and it is a lot of people are already banking on YouTube as their ways of monetization. On YouTube, you can promote your your services or your brands by sharing what you know on YouTube. You can collaborate with your peers in your brands. You can also add subtitles to your videos. It is also important that to make your videos, your video titles catchy, but not clickbaity, because that is quite disappointing for a user if they click on the video and the content is not what they expected, right? And content specialization. Try to think of a niche that you can contribute that is not very common, or if you are still interested about a common topic, add a little spin to it so that they can find content that only you can provide. So that is a few of marketing techniques on YouTube. And then lastly, we will go to Facebook. I put Facebook last because it is a platform. It is almost an all-in-one platform. You have your pages, you have your personal profiles, you have groups, you have there are many ways you can take Facebook to your advantage. And not to mention that almost maybe most of your audiences are already on Facebook, right? So how can you optimize Facebook for your purpose? If you have a page, you should utilize using groups or engaging your audience in general. Make your presence known, study your demographics or your target audience, and create social media content tailored for that audience that you want to target. Giveaways are also popular. Events are also popular. And you can also localize your content if your services are targeted on a specific location. You can also localize your content to cater to that. If there are reviews about your services, you take a screenshot and post it so that people can see that your services are really worth it. Create polls and engage your community as much as possible. They want you to interact with them and make them feel that they are part of the conversation. Tag people, businesses, events, or groups. Just put yourself out there whenever you can, but not in moderation. Maybe just it's not advised that you bombard yourself with content. It's more of creating a strategy to tap all of the resources that can potentially grow your audience. Okay, I think that's the last one. I hope you learned more about the social media platforms that you can use for growing your audience. So if you need more help for your social media needs, TGQT Media Solutions, Social Media Solutions is available to help. So we are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can shoot a DM and we will talk it out. And thank you for watching this discussion with me, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Bye.